Part 3 of my Artist Alley tutorial. Welcome back, guys. We have so much to cover, but don't freak out. We're going to do this together and it's going to be okay. For more information about being a full-time artist, please make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you know when I post a new video. If you don't know, my name is Brit. I'm a full-time artist and I've been tabling at conventions since 2016 and went full-time in just 3 years. So here are some tips and tricks that I wish I knew when I first started. Alright, so continuing on, step number 8 is your display. The biggest advice I can give is to start small but think big. When I first started, all I had was the wire crates, which are pretty popular for print artists, and it worked out great for me. So definitely start small and slowly work your way up to your dream display. So some people may not even know where to start or how to set up their display or their table, and that's okay. I definitely would do lots of research of other artists, similar artists to you, and how they're displaying their product. I did so much research on print artists and how they displayed their artwork when I first started, so that's how I came across the wire crates. I also recommend Pinterest, or also just Google Artist Alley displays to get a general idea on what is available. Also, the Artist Alley Network International group has tons and tons of resources. Even if you just search table display, I'm sure you will get examples of everyone's table. I would research what is provided at the convention. Will they have a table for you? Will they have chairs? Do you need an outlet or Wi-Fi? Will that cost extra? Is it going to be indoor or outdoors? Because your display may change depending on the location. I can remember going to my first couple artist alleys and taking notes of displays that I really liked, that really jumped out to me, and I would write it down and just work my way up to doing a display like the artists that inspire me. Have you guys seen any displays from an artist that you really liked? Comment below and let me know. Also keep in mind that your display will be changing constantly depending on the convention, so make sure that you are open and flexible to change, because it does happen. Some table examples for print artists: I would recommend the wire crates with the mini binder clips to hang up your prints, or the storage cubes, which have a flat surface and you could use magnets to hang your prints, which is actually what I use now. A photography backdrop stand so that you can hang your prints behind you. Shower curtain hooks to hang the prints. A print card display, which you can get from cleardisplays.com. I also would recommend having a portfolio to display all of your artworks if you can't hang or display your artworks out front. It also provides a tangible product for people to touch and look through, so they can get a general idea of what you sell. A portfolio stand so that it's not just flat on the table, so that it's easier for people to look through. Displaying your name with a banner somewhere, so that people can recognize your brand or your artist's name. Just a few display tips for some print artists. I love using shower curtain hooks instead of binder clips to hang your prints behind you. It just has more stability, so all I did was hole punch a hole in my art prints and hang them that way. To hang the rest of the prints, I just tape the back. This makes it super easy to interchange art prints if I need to. I also suggest using no plastic sleeves or lamination on your art prints that are displayed behind you, because it can create some major glare and customers will have a hard time seeing them. I also started displaying prints in the front of my table. I do put plastic sleeves or laminate these prints because people will be like walking into them or touching them. It really makes your table look more full, which will then have people take a longer look at your table so that they might see something that they're interested in. I have found that the more stuff you have displayed, the longer somebody takes a look at your table, which then might result in a sale. And the biggest advice I can give you is practice. Make sure you do a mock setup of your table before the convention. I can't stress this enough. I have had many instances where I have not done this and it just created so much unnecessary stress. It's not worth it. Definitely make sure you practice beforehand and make sure you have all of the supplies that you need or that you might want, because once you get there, it's hard to leave and it just creates unnecessary stress by trying to figure out what you're doing the day of. So now that you have your display all set up and the supplies that you need, I like to make a checklist at this point. So here we go. Step number 9, your supply checklist. Prints, pins, charms, display prints, display pins and charms, price list display, card reader, cash within your fanny pack, business cards, storage cubes, photography backdrop stand, shower curtain hooks, magnets, tablecloths, card stand, portfolio, portfolio stand, banner, binder clips, tape and packaging tape, scissors, notepads. I use notepads if I need to make a quick announcement like an item has sold out or I only have one left. Pens and signing pens, tax papers, and a folding dolly so I can easily carry the big totes with all of my supplies. And the most important supplies that I think you should bring is water, food. You can definitely meal prep to save on money and expenses, and snacks. You want to make sure that you are hydrated and you aren't hangry at any time while talking to a customer. So definitely make sure that you take care of yourself. I actually want to give you my checklist that I have curated over the past 3 years to you guys. I just made a simple spreadsheet, an interactive spreadsheet, so it's kind of fun to use. But feel free to download that in the description box below. Alright, so now that you've practiced your display, you have your checklist, you're all packed, and you're going to the convention, now what? In the next video, I'll talk about customer etiquette and last minute tips to make sure that people come to your table and purchase your product. If you'd like to get more behind the scenes of my paintings, what I'm up to, how I prepare for a convention, you can join the Panda Army over on Patreon. The link will be in the description below. Thank you so much to my current Patreons. You guys are amazing. I love you so much. Thanks for sticking around. So here is part 4, the final video of this Artist Alley tutorial series, and this video YouTube thinks that you'll like. If you like this video, please make sure you subscribe and hit that like button and share with your friends if you found it helpful. See you soon, guys. Bye!